Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. This is the 10th episode of my Megabase as we're proceeding. Well, we have a few things that we left off last time, where I just started throwing down some blueprints of this area and now have completed this setup. You can see here this nice big station, just like this. So up here we start out by having oil trains, and yes, they're not liquids because that's not actually very good. You really need it in barrels. That's way better for both for UPS but also for just convenience when having robots. And then we have 3 coal trains. They are the nice 3/8 size, also darkly colored here. We have the bluish tainted trains. One of them has left the departed the station and is over here. It's not over there. Where the hell is it? Where did you go, you stupid train? I have no idea where you went. Huh. How can I just lose a train like that? It's not like a set of car keys or anything. That is peculiar. Huh? No? 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 No, 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 no. Oh, there. Is that it? Yeah, it's got stuck there. How did you get stuck there? Oh, probably because that schedule thingy. I went to Copperhold. Oh, I must have copied some things here. Why do we want to go to Copperhold? Anyway, you just go back where you came from. That's interesting because you're... Oh, it's not actually not blocking stuff. Anyway, what I want to do is actually I want to take this beautiful train station that we built not too long ago and throw it away. Yeah, I said it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll just simply throw it away. Oops, And the reason is, as you can see here, the train is just standing here. It's just waiting idle for things to go into the belts. And that's not actually very practical because down here we have a lot of materials. You can see I still have 2.1, so I'm barely getting anything out. Hey, now let's get that out of my inventory. That's not very practical. I want this train to be, the station to be an Omni station. So I'm gonna call this Omni in 3/8. Yes. This train station will then be changed. And it's still struggling like this. And on this part, there we go. Now, dear robots, get busy. Get busy. Yep, 9,000 robots suddenly had something to do. That's very nice. That's exactly how I want it to be. So let's also just put some roboports down. So they don't have any excuse for not working. Get to work. Just keep working. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, they first start filling up this part. Because the mix means that I'll now get exactly the same as I had before. I'll just go in by robots. The reason why I want exactly that is because I want to bring in iron as well. And I'm not able to bring in iron at this location unless I have a place for it. And I don't want to build more locations. There. Really, that would have been much easier just doing this part. Yes, perfectly fit. There. That's now working. So all of this just gets taken out. Very nice. It goes in here. Soon that will be filled up as well. And that allows me here. How are we doing? We are just take those out so we can have the train move along. Move along. Thank you. And that one also needs to be taken out. That means at this point I can actually find my train. Was it? Which one was it? Oh, it's down here. Yep. At this location. After it goes to Iron 3 with the full inventory, then it'll go to Omni until inventory is empty. And then I'll go to Arc Iron 7 until circuit condition is green. That's the kind of thing we want to work on. Because the problem here is that if you look in the inventory, or let's just use this one, there's no iron at all. We have plenty of coal and plenty of stone, no problem at all. And look at the puny amounts of copper we have. It just comes in through this part here. It doesn't come in through the trains. It's just pathetic. Here we go. Now this one is being uploaded. Just filling it up, and another one's taking. And we have the robots. 9,000 robots are in motion. And now we have the iron coming in. Look at that beautiful thing. I love robots. I mean, this part is crazy, but I love it. And now there comes the next one. So that's the part that I really wanted to do, and this is gonna take a while before it settles down. Also, if we look at the bus area, it is just dying here, and that means the green circuits are constrained, the green circuits are constrained, everything down the line is constrained. We have up here, we have actually enabled this one, but it is not able to work. We still have 35,000, 33,000, we've started working on it. But this one doesn't work because I do not have any light oil. That's kind of strange, isn't it? And so that's actually something I want to fix at some point, but I'm not really sure now. If we look again at the logistics, we have 36,000 crude oil barrels. That's actually less than I thought. How are we increasing in that number? And they're just going. Now, the Omni one is kind of harder to make work, but I really want to work on how the trains are going to be routed. But I don't think it makes sense until I have the smelter up and running. So maybe we should take a look at where I want the smelter going. This one just needs to be emptied as fast as possible. Well, that requires a train coming here. Where is the train? Right, that one is not working because it is waiting for a signal. That's waiting for a signal here that has C4. C4 means that it is at least 4 trains that can operate. Now, that actually means I have to build this one. Alright, so this is going to be a bit tricky. I'll try to do it. First, I'll actually build it for the iron first. Let's build some of these. This is going to be a bit tough. I tried to explain it last time, but I don't feel I was very successful. Now, let's do a very basic walkthrough, and I'll just explain what the conditions are. When we start here, these trains are going to be parked until they get a signal. This train, let's do the iron because I'm going to work on the iron. This one, hello. You will be working, you'll be going when you get a signal equal green. This one will get a signal green when there is 2 or more. This one will get when there's 4 or more. This will get when there's 8 or more. And the number that needs to be there comes from both inbound and the outbound. So these are either not connected. Oh yeah, they're not connected to network. How bad is that? That is pretty bad. That needs to be connected, of course, obviously. Hello. Okay, let me build this part. So from here we have a signal going in that says 1. I can take at least 1 truck full because the content is less than 95,000. Let us work along those edges. Those lines at least here. This one will be for the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one will just take this. This one will be only operating number C. And why is it C? 012 is copper. Is that correct? 012 copper. And then ABC is iron. I think that's how I did it. And C is the 3rd iron deposit because I have iron 1, 2, and 3. This one is iron 3. So iron 1 is not serviced, but that will be serviced by the first 3 trains. Iron 2 is going to be serviced by the second by trains 4, 5, and 6. And iron 3 will be serviced by iron trains 7, 8, and 9. So at this point we will say if iron is less than that, then output C equal 1. If it's less than, and I subtract 16,000 because that's what I have in each one, that's 79,000, then it'll also output 1. And then the other one is if it's again room for 3 more trucks. Oh, no, that's actually a wrong signal. It's going to be everything. That's going to be interesting. I'm not sure how everything works. I don't think I've ever sort of really used everything for anything, because I don't care what's in it. It's as long as it's full, then it'll need to go out. So this will give me if there's room for one more truck or one more train full, it'll send out 1 signal. If there's room for 2 trains, it'll send out a signal of 2C. If there's room for 3 trains, it'll send out a signal of 4C. Let's give it a shot and see how that works. I'll route it from over here and get it into these 4. Get these 4 in here. That gives me a C4, obviously. Then I will also copy this over here. Actually, they're actually going to be exactly the same. If they just basically, no, not C, but 1 and 1, 1. So at this point, we will now receive a signal here that we could receive 3 iron and 3 copper for that matter. It's kind of an overestimation, but still, that's good. That's not working. That needs to go on this network. Do I have enough? I do feel I have enough. Why do I not have enough? It just doesn't matter. I'll build it while I rush there. And take my little car, go there, and put some fuel. So unfortunately, do not have rocket fuel. See, this is stabilized now. And now we do not have as many robots being used. Yeah, we only have 3,000. Only 3,000 in use. Much more reasonable. Thank you, autosave. Now we'll head down to the iron storage area. Or the iron parking area. And this will also send us, I'll also add a signal here. And then we'll go to the iron deposit and indicate it. Whole reason for me doing 1, 2, 4, and 8 is because if I did 1, 2, 3 for each signal, that would be 2, 4, 6. That would mean I could get a false signal. If I got a 1 and a 3, that would equal a 4. Okay? So 1 and a 3 would equal a 4. That would indicate that I had 2 trains available. And that's not the case. So at this location, I need just a single one. And the part that we're missing is actually from here. I think the easiest one is just removing that, removing that, removing that. And just tacking it on. It doesn't even cost us anything. Quite ridiculous that it doesn't cost anything by doing that way. Is it working? I have the signals. I have the signals. So I have 4C. And both on the red 4C means that I have available goods iron at iron 3. The green 4C means I can receive 4C at the unload, the Omni unload. That is good. Now, I'm here. You're there. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me. That too far away now? Try again. Okay. Hey, it works. And the red one. Is it? It gets inputs C8. So this says C4 and C4. That becomes C8 into this one. This one will be if C is greater than or equal to 2. Then it'll give us 1 green signal. And that one we just carry into the stop. And it goes. Let us try the next one. That's gonna work. Yes. Copy, paste, paste. This one will then be 4. And this one will then be 8. Because this one means that the way that 8 is interpreted means that I will be how does it what's that? Okay, it's the old world. This will be interpreted as I can receive 3 iron trucks, iron trains, and I can unload 3 iron trains. Of course that doesn't work. Oh yeah. This one's now green, this one's now green. Cool. And of course they will change once. Okay, and I will be sending this one, just manual. It'll start by going to Park Iron 8 until circuit condition is a green signal. Plus, then it'll go to Iron 3 until inventory is full, and then it'll go to Omni until inventory empty. Cool. I'll copy and I'll paste. It'll be exactly the same. This one, it'll go. I'll jump into this one as well, because I just need this one to let it go, just let it start a bit. There will of course be the latency in the network, because it might not be able to support this anyway. But I guess we'll try it. Let's hurry up with this one. This will probably be standing in what? Seriously? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's because it's 8. Sorry. Oop. Alright, and it goes after this one, it goes to Park 9, of course. Market edition. Green. Let's start by going to that location. Oh, I thought my train tracks were laid wrong, so it was just my schedule that was wrong. Start here, and you only leave if both the iron mine can deliver for 3 full trains and the receiving location can receive 3 full trains. If that's the case, fine, send it off, ship it off. And let's have a look at the content in this location. That's 83, so that's definitely enough. And therefore, it's still sending a signal of 4 in. When this is done, yes, it will also do it, but it'll stop. This train is now full, 16,000. I'd like to see an iron train heading in the opposite direction as well. Come on, iron trains. There we go, that's one iron train. This setup will actually ensure that's the second iron train, I hope. Or it was the copper train maybe. And then what I'll do then is setting up the copper trains. Because what we're seeing now is actually a great way to get things in, and I don't need stackers. So this one's also empty, because you can see this one, it is only having 2.5, and I'm just measuring, is it less than example? Oh, look at that, beautiful. Am I starting to get some iron in the network? No, just a teeny tiny bit, but that disappears immediately. I'm sure that by the time this train goes back one more time, I'll start seeing that iron is less of a problem. 3 trains of 3.8 running all the time should be getting some traction. First, go to the parking location and wait to see if we have a signal. No. See, if you look at C2, it is the red signal is only C2. So there I do not have enough for this one to go as well. That is amazing, it works. And this is, now we can see exactly why I couldn't use 1, 2, 3. Because a C sends a signal of 2, the red sends a signal of 2C, the green sends a signal of 4, and that would actually be 3 in that case. Look at that, now one's going. Jump on the train, there you go. Whew. Because this one will be running all the time. And let's have a look once we get to the iron base to see how much is actually in there. Now we're seeing that they are actually starting to empty this one faster than it can be filled up. 47? Yeah, that's not enough for 3 trains, but it's enough for 2 trains. If it ever passes above 48, when train 3 is waiting there, then it'll go. Done. Now it's 32. That means actually the signal is barely enough for 2 trains. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. It works. It actually works exactly how I want it. Of course, this should not go to the starter base for unload. It should go to dedicated smelter, which will be something that I'm going to work on next time. However, for now, I had a a big hypothesis on setting these trains up. I know that this, I should also mention that the setup I'm building is inspired by what Mojo has built. I don't know how he has built it or what he has done, but I saw that he had like 3 trains for each depot, and that he did not use a stacker because he chipped them off when they needed. So I kind of went from there and said, all right, how do I want to run that? Hold on, copper, they're actually up. Whee! All of this starting to be rather empty because they are being filled up. How about here? Do we start seeing iron? Yes, we're starting to see iron in the deposits. That's very nice. Good to see that. Very comforting. And we will be going to the copper outpost here. Whee! Copper. There. It's these 3 trains I'm using. So we'll be working on there and there. Yep. Copy, paste, paste. And of course, operational. This is so far not operational because I'm missing the copper, but we'll set that up, and hopefully by setting it up it'll also be more obvious what the point is. So far you are at Park 3, you are at Park Copper 4. That's not correct, you're not at Park 3, but you're Park 5. How? Seriously? Park Copper ore 3. Park Copper ore 4. That was peculiar. So what are you doing then? Oh, okay, well, I'll remove you and I'll send you to Park Copper ore 5 until green circuit. Go. Are you... Ah, this is the crappy part here. They're waiting for each other. Yeah, that's kind of a shame, isn't it? Oops, oops. Maybe they'll bump into each other. Running these kind of trains manually, not a good idea. And we are gone. Jump out. Automatic. Whee! And don't try to run through a train. Kindly wait until it's done. There. What about you, my friend? You're also at 3. Yeah, that's not gonna work. You're gonna be at Park 6. Yeah, okay, easy. Park 6. Until condition green. Yes. Oh, it left. Alright, this one will then go to... From here, it'll go to copper. Copper 2, yes. Plus copper 2 until full. Plus omni unload until empty. And it's operational, but it's just... This one is receiving... Not enough in, and this one is supposed to go when 1 is equal to 4. No, it's not equal to, sorry. It's also incorrect. This is equal to or greater than. This is equal to or greater than 4. Yes. Copy. Paste. Where is the number 6 train? With copper 6 train, where the hell did you go? You'll be only when it's above 8. That it will not be. There are no stops with this train? Seriously? Where are you? How am I losing trains? Seriously? There's 1, 2. There's a problem here. Now that's a problem. That one did not work. Oh no! No, why did my system not work? I was so happy about it. This one is sending... C4. So if the C4 is there, then it will actually send a train out. C4. Alright, that's kind of unfortunate because C4 will trigger train 1 and 2. So if I can receive whatever I want, I'll send 2 trains out no matter what. What about the 3rd train? The 3rd train should not have an excuse for leaving. Oh, and it's still there. Cool. And you are just operational. Cool. What about you? You have 1. I don't know where my trains are. Where are you? You are unloading. Should it be exactly 4? I need to figure out a better system for this, but this one is only when in greater than or equal to 8, which it should never be. That one will then go, but this train is gone. How the hell did I lose a train? Anyone finds a copper train, by all means speak up. These are not copper trains. Those, yeah, one of these is a copper train for sure. That's a copper train. What are you doing there? How much do you have? For 15,000? Cool. That should go immediately. Come on, hurry up. All right, so my problem is that it needs to be further apart. Let me think of this. And now the copper train will go. That'll just pass straight through. I think this is just heading back to location and waiting. I really like this concept where depending on how much was available, it would send out 1, 2, or 3 trains. You're not there. Okay, where are you going? Trains are annoying. Really? Why 6? What do you want? You should go to Park Iron 7 until green. Go please. There. Seven. Seriously? Why is a green train going there? Copper, what is it? It was my copper train I lost. It was copper. Yeah, it was copper 6. Why did I take my iron at copper 6? You do not need to go there. You need to go to copper 6 onto the green circuit. Oh, that was confusing. Well, now I'm gonna have another problem here. This one. Then going to arc iron 6. Third condition. Green. Yes. Cool. And the other 2 will be down here and they'll be stuck. Let's see. Let's see the signals here. Yeah, it's still C4. I need to figure that out. It's gonna be better than that. Anyway, so I will be saying thank you very much, and we almost got the train station to work. We have something is working. I need to refine the numbers a bit so that I get some fields that do not overlap. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Cheers.